Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to From the Depths with me, Lathrix, and welcome back to post-war E. coli. Yes, the E. coli has, well, it's been quite damaged, honestly, from the fight with the Onyx Watch Mega Throne thing, and as a result took quite a bit of repair work, but here it is, finally repaired and ready to go on its next adventure, currently turning left for reasons unknown. Anyway, that's not what we're here for today, Syringes. Today we are here to make the influenza. And to do that, I'm going to just literally jump into the water and spawn it myself because it's the easiest darn way. Because I can't be bothered to set up all things on the E. coli, which looks really cool from underwater, I must admit. So, let's load in the influenza. It's exactly as we saw it last, so there's nothing special there. It's actually the influenza 1, number 2 and number 3 are super secret test subjects. Now, it'll take a second before we can actually start work on it, because it does have a bit of a delay system. As soon as it's working, there we go, we can just sit on it ourselves, and we can basically start the building process. Because, well, our repair mechanic is ridiculously powerful, which is great. So, the influenza, as we've seen, is purposely not that amazing compared with its E. coli counterpart over there. Because, for one, it's a good 40... Oh yeah, there's now been an update which now shows you how much damage you're doing in such of your weapons, which is kind of cool. Does it work with grenades? Oh, it works with grenades. 812 damage, that's kind of awesome. So yeah, I'm going to very quickly build up the influenza, and we'll be right back once it's at a more reasonable state than just a floating piece of myth. Actually, no, we can continue its work. Because what I'm going to do is I'll build a few repair tentacles on the E. coli. I want to discuss certain parts of the E. coli and perhaps building other things on it. Let's just try and get on board, shall we, without having to spawn in? Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. So let's go Misk and... Where are you, my beautiful thing? Known as repair tentacle. There we go. Put it like this. Nope, let's actually, there we go. And the repair tentacles are going away. Fantastic. That'll get it up in no time. We've got the resources to spare, honestly, when it comes to building new ships. So that's just great. So there we go. Oh, it built in no time. Okay, so while that's doing that, so there's an area which I've kind of left open for quite a long time. And some of you have actually commented on seeing this. Well, the reason why I've kept it open is because originally I was planning to put a small missile system here. It's a small part of the first deck, the first bow, the first section underneath the deck. So essentially, it's just an empty space here. But I'm thinking we could still add a missile system here with a few very powerful, large missiles as opposed to lots of small ones. The only problem is it's very close now to the main section here, which originally wasn't there when the plans were... Wow, that's going up a lot faster than expected. When all the first plans were formulated. So, there's two things we could do. We could either have a backwards-facing laser and take this area as a laser kind of... what's the word I'm looking for here? A laser production room, so it's got all the stuff necessary to produce said laser. We could have it as a small ammo room, just for fun, because, you know, something to explode at the back. Or we could have, like I say, the missile system. I probably won't use a regular turret on the back, so we've already got the mega turret on the front, and we've got the side turrets all ready for that kind of thing. I'm really not certain which one I want. I kind of want all of them, honestly. All of them seem really, really cool, and with the excess engine power, the lasers wouldn't... Okay, what will clinch your deal is if you can do the laser system upside down. So I honestly don't know about this, because I've never needed to do one upside down before, so let's have a quick look, see if we can actually do that. So there's the connectors, multi-purpose laser, where are you, my beauty? There we are. Let's add a coupler, because why not? Look at this thing going mental in the background. And then we have the laser cavities themselves, which are quite important, honestly. Oh, can it not go upside down? It says we can put it there, but this isn't clipping in. I am using tab to make things go upside down. Oh, am I being a derp? Can't add this anywhere. Wait, that's how you do lasers, isn't it? Come on, I've built 3 laser systems. I should know this. Multiple lasers can be weaponized by touching laser combiners or using. Yeah, I know. That's how you add these, right? That is different. Wow. Then go there. Apparently, go. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course, you have to face them in, don't you? I always forget that. Okay. So yes, you can in fact put it upside down. That's good to know, because that means, you see, we could have this system over there. Wow, building this is actually tipping us further. Where I'm currently tipped because one of the one of the air pumps has just bugged out as we repaired it, so this side's a little bit heavier than that side. But that fixes itself, as you see, every time we get into a battle. Please fix all the rotors before that thing takes off. I beg you not to let that thing run into the mountain. Come on, influenza, get into the air. I believe in you. So yeah, I'm not sure. Having it as a laser, background laser, would be awesome, I think, and I think it might be the best idea. So that things that fly overboard, fly over, have a chance of being knocked out by the back-facing laser. That does not look very good. Okay, quickly fleet move. No, wait, no, not on Nikolai. Fleet move on the influenza. Influenza, please come back to us. That should get it turning. Yeah, it's now turning. Good. It's going back to us. I don't think it's finished being worked on yet. Have to admit, that looks pretty awesome from the viewpoint of being on the ground. Must be said, that does look pretty darn cool and very terrifying, even if it is quite an easy thing to kill. It's not my best work, but I love it all the same. So I think maybe a missile system. Missile system will help us out in all battles slightly. A background laser would help us out in certain situations greatly. So it's really a battle there of the two ideas. Is that going to take so long to turn around? Because its turning cycle is pretty darn poor. Because it doesn't really have to use it. There's the thing. I'm not sure which I want, honestly. I think I'll leave that up to you guys, so interest. What do you think this area should be used for? Is there anything else I'm missing? I mean, I could use it as a dedicated anti-missile system, which you don't really need at the moment because we're fighting the Onyx Watch. We don't really use missiles much, if at all. But we could use it as a dedicated engine to power the anti-missiles. So actually, yeah, I think that could be actually the smartest, because then we can always convert it into a turret if we see it as a non-necessity. Anyway. Let's fleet you both together. I want you both in the same fleet. I can't remember how to do this. It's been a while, but still. Grab them. There we go. Merges into a fleet. There we go. So now we have the influenza and the E. coli as one fleet, and we're going to go over here because this area is scary, so threats. There's a strength 152 awaiting us. So let's go into glorious, glorious battle. Okay, and we are back. I am actually going to use the E. coli here just because I don't trust my my influenza versus strength 120. I feel that it'll be knocked out too soon, so we're just going to spawn in the E. coli for this battle. In later battles, we will of course be trying to bringing the influenza, perhaps like versus the thing you see above us, the resource zone. If my map will load, there we go. I thought I saw another enemy then. I was scared crapless. Look, nope, that's bad. There we go. Where are they? Oh, right there, okay. I feel like the E. coli is going to do quite well. All the ships I saw in this fleet mostly look like ones I've already seen before. Oh, wow! It even works for damage your ship does. That's really cool. Kind of annoying he's there. He's at an angle which is really bad for us. I think my turret will eventually figure out how to hit him, but suddenly really wishing it had missiles. Oh. Yeah, the next few shots of the turret will probably be landing, killing, crushing blows is what I'm looking for here. How is my turret's AI not figuring out how to hit that? It's like it's just not registering this as a thing. Normally it does. Like this one's registering that as being a thing, you see. Mine isn't. Okay, what I need to do is manual controls for a second. Now it's tipping the other way. Anyway. So what we need to do is, yeah, just get around there, honestly. So it's so be full right and then full and also full forward on the controls. So let's turn it full right, full controls. There we go. Wish he was already doing, that's why it's causing us to tip. I need to figure out why it is tipping. Well, it's actually tipping so severely because it's got too many air pumps and such. It's actually too light, which is the weird thing. I need to strengthen up the. There we are. Okay, now stop the engines. Oh, okay, crap. Better get back to the actual engine room then. Just turn it off. The control room rather. Well done, Ecoli still. Absolute devastation. And off. Just because otherwise I'm going to get way too close. What are you shooting at now? Really? That thing spawned in? That's taking up all the points? Well, that's annoying, so I'm going to have to go all the way around unless the shots happen to be... Nope. It's in a little protected cove. Okay. Oh, just as we've started to level off as well. Okay, never mind then. Let's go on an adventure. I'll probably skip this part since we're just literally just going round a circle, round a section. I'll still control the ship, can't I, if I'm in this? Yeah, of course I can. So hurry back in a second, Certain as I'm definitely hitting the mountain. Actually, Certain it's just dawned on me. Has this patch broke something? Because all of my turrets and such have the failsafe. They don't fire unless they have a target. Also, turrets normally are smart enough to figure out, oh, if I can't hit it this way, I'll hit it this way instead, and then change their trajectory to better look at mountains. Is this is this a change on purpose so that using cover is a little bit better, or is this, or do I have to redo something because something's changed? Because the Ecoli could definitely do this in the past. Because I remember actually fighting with this version of the Ecoli, and it being smart enough, you know, to shoot around rocks, to shoot over rocks, and change the how it fires its weapons. But right now it's just not doing it. Oh, that's very curious. Either way, be right back. Random side note before we get there. A little bit of lag right now because I just spawned in some stuff and changed some settings while I was not recording. But look, the Ecoli's finally balanced itself out. Turns out it was actually a bugged out air pump. I just had a look see at all the air pumps, and one of them was just sitting there not working. So yeah, I just removed it, replaced it, and the Ecoli's back sitting how it should be sitting. Okay, back in a second. Okay, finally we should be doing some damage. Also, that water over there was treacherous. There's so many things underwater, rocks and such, that my keel kept on snagging on things. I took quite a bit of damage on the way, honestly, since I didn't realise what was going on until it was a bit too late and I was already kind of bogged down in it. Anyway, here we are destroying that freaking outpost. It won't take too long, even if it is made out of pure metal. We'll very quickly devour it in the name of the Ecoli. There we go, there's the first mega explosion thanks to the laser. Going to carry on forward. I'm actually going to turn quite harshly now to the my ship's right, so it'll be this one, because I'm going to have to face enemies on the other side very soon, so obviously turning around would be best. Yay! Level up, excellent. I do need my laser to be a little bit further forward though, so going to still hit the forward very harshly. The old forward controls. Can the laser stop hitting the rock now, please? I still don't know why my AI is suddenly not recognizing how to shoot over rocks and such, because it was doing before. I actually looked at an old video just to make sure that Ecoli was functioning correctly, and yes, it was. It used to do it all the time. I love seeing things bounce off the shields. Okay, there you go. Now we're actually hitting the things. It's because going through the water into the thing, and that's what's causing all the explosions, as it pinpoints little bits to shoot at. Hopefully we can take it out completely before our turn's complete. I keep watching myself so bloody nervous now because I just think I'm going to hit a rock. I think I'm out of the woods because I had a quick scout ahead and it looked like I was basically high enough not to be hit by any more random outcroppings. But still, it's like, look, this is almost the height. I've got to be careful. Like that one there. I've got to get away from the shallow water as soon as possible. Okay, that won't take too long now. I'll probably skip ahead until this guy's destroyed since he's got nothing left, he's just being shot at. Well done, E. coli. Okay, we're actually up against quite a few of the smaller enemies now, so what we're going to do is we're going to swap for the influenza, just to see how it'll actually do on its own for the first time. Welcome, influenza, to your first ever true battle. It's got in fleet move mode, let's put in combat mode instead, that'll be a lot better, there we are. Where are the enemies, actually? Oh, they're over there, okay. Wait, it's spawned in both? I said replace, not spawn. Okay, well, I'm okay with that. In fact, you've got a bit of an advantage now, in the fact I've been able to spawn both of my huge ships, which is rather nice. It must be said. The influenza's lasers are doing quite well, it seems. So we're up against two of the smaller battleships I've seen, one of them being one of the more ship-like ships, you know, the actual ships, and the other one being just a metal throne-like thing, which is rather nice looking, I must say. Are we actually turning the right way? We are, just in slow motion at the moment because there's so many explosions going on. Because we're using lasers, of course, they're cutting through to things like ammo stores and oil reserves and stuff, and we're pretty quickly gutting them of everything important. That's weird. Why is it letting me use both? I mean, that wasn't meant to be, was it? Lasers are doing a good job, though. Are the missiles ever... I don't think the missiles are going to get there before it actually kills it. Am I, side guns actually going off? I wouldn't be surprised if they're not. They're quite far away. Yeah, it's too far away for the side guns. They're only the small guns from the E. coli, after all. Oh, I like seeing flyers. Flyers are... Also, I like having both ships out, because they're both the same colour, they've got the same kind of theme going, like, bars and, It's like a chassis kind of been put onto something else, and that's kind of what the feeling I wanted, like a harness kind of feel. That's why I wanted to go with almost all the ships. I want almost all the ships to be almost like retrofits, as if the war has happened and it's kind of been forced to happen. Ooh, what the hell's that? Spawning in the air, whatever it is. Missiles change target very happily. Oh look, something else to shoot at. Is it meant to shoot, spawn in the air? What is that thing? What are you? You're big. Also, weird sound effects currently going on in front depths. Don't know what. I think some of them are like new engine sounds or something, but really weird when you don't know what's going on. It's like a death. It's like a. No, it's not a Death Star. It's like a Star Destroyer, but different in every way. The lasers are having fun cutting through it though, and the missiles are about to having more fun actually landing on it. But still, very pretty, regardless whatever you are. Gee, let's look. What are you? You're currently the only spawned in enemy, so it should be quite obvious which one's being shot at. You're the Eerie? Oh, look at that. You've got out of range. Apparently you can fly backwards. We know that much. Oh, a lot of lag damage on the right side. I was thinking, the lasers are doing very little. And then suddenly the whole chunk of the one side goes off and it starts tipping to the side. Like, nope, never mind, they've done their job. Now that's a scary sight, the influenza and the E. coli both at once. I want to check something, make sure something isn't happening, which I think it might be happening. Oh no, I was just making sure that the E. coli wasn't accidentally shooting the back of the influenza. Thankfully nowhere near. Also very happy we're using lasers right now, because hitting this thing's proving to be a bit difficult with its motion being a bit broken. Still very cool though, still very cool. The missiles aren't getting anywhere near though, because not close enough. Even if these are all full four fuel tank missiles. The only way to make them further range now would be to add another thruster to another short range thruster, and then add another series of fuel tanks after that. What's that noise? It's like a. I'm hoping it's not just my imagination. You see, and this is what lasers are good for, picking off vital components. Okay, I think these missiles should hit. Now I could speed up the influenza by altering the settings for these rotors, because these are only on 20. No, from less. I think it might be on 10% speed, and these are it's only forward propulsion. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm on 15, okay. So we're on exactly half speed. So it could be literally double speed, essentially. I choose not to because I think it looks better, it looks more natural like that. I think if it goes too fast, like the ones in the centre, it just looks a bit hyper and a bit silly. Oh, there we go. Huge explosion on the enemy. Fantastic. I think that's that down. I think this is like the last. The reason why I'm not skipping most of this because I think this is like the last true bit of resistance from the Onyx watch, and after this, cleaning them up is going to be off camera, honestly. On the upside as well, I'm getting closer and closer to the rest of the enemies, so once the rest of the enemies spawn, we can probably hit them with the missiles, which would be fantastic. That thing took a beating, though we must remember, currently according to my FPS and the game's slow time, we are in about a sixth of normal time because of the degraded mode and everything, so imagine that every minute's actually been about 10 seconds. Yeah. Then it's a bit less long, but still impressive. I mean, look, it's been pounded by the Ah, I see. Now that the E. coli's main turret's actually landing, that's what's causing all the damage. Lasers are good for knocking out vital components, not much else. Look at that, just out of range. But it'll keep on trying. Oh, there we go, some of them are actually landing. There we go, yes, some of the missiles are actually doing damage now. Fantastic, finally. So how am I doing from ammo and everything on the old influenza? I need to actually change the insides of the influenza so I can get out again, because I've altered it I altered it quite heavily once I added the laser system, and forgot that, I actually like the idea of being able to move around in your ship. So I'm kind of confined to the captain's quarters. I could always say it's been barred off, because if you recall, I want to make like a bit of a, not so much a storyline, but a bit of lore for like each ship, like the ships of each faction have. So I could always say that perhaps it was barred off after the renovations were made, as that perhaps they were the guest quarters for the influenza. Maybe it was like, oh wow, that's a good idea. Perhaps it was like a cruise liner. And like that explains the slower front rotors and everything, and the reason why it can't go too fast, because it was a steady and beautiful ride for all those privileged enough and wealthy enough to afford a ride in such a enigmatic airship. Probably wasn't called the influenza before the war either. Honestly, I would probably name something which is to attract passengers of wealth on a journey, something other than the common flu. Okay, I'll just skip ahead till this thing's probably fully destroyed. Okay, this time it's going to be the influenza on her own versus one of the Eries. So this is going to be a bit of a scary prospect. But now the lag has gone away, it seems like the damage is being taken a lot more effectively because the E. coli finally despawned. I don't know why it didn't despawn for so long, honestly, because that's kind of unfair. I'm hoping that these are taken by the shield. Oh, look at that. I told you, this is purpose-built to be against the Onyx watch. Shield's just knocking its shots out of the air like flies, swatting them like flies, as the laser systems and missiles go after their quarry. There we go. A few of the lasers being knocked out by its defense, but there's far too many to knock out everyone, and... oh, just missed with that missile. Yep, the influenza, definitely a match for this ship. The only problem is that I'm actually more nervous now it's been downed, because from that angle it probably can get through the shield, because there isn't any under... actually, oh god, why is there no under shielding? There is under shield. I was going to say, I'm sure I added that. Is this an older version? Oh look, some of the turrets are actually shooting. Fantastic. Oh, we have took a hit. We have took a hit, but not too bad. That'll be repaired in a second. It's just hull damage, nothing more than that. Ah, the front shield got knocked off. Well, they are good turrets. Honestly, that thing looks like it costs about the same as me, so if I win, I'm very happy. If I lose, then I'm not too unhappy, honestly. It's a good thing to lose against. It's not like a small ship which just got through my defences. This is a battleship, a battle airliner, versus my battle airliner, so I'm not too bad. Oh, although I think I should move, if possible. Otherwise, I'm going to get knocked out of the seat. Those little shots. That they are still there just for anti-air, anti-little things, so... but I guess, that many little shots hitting it can't be good for its health. It's like little... it's like insects. It's bouncing off the metal everywhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Laser system offline. Yep, lasers, both of them offline currently. How is it actually doing up here? That looks fine. So it's just the actual turret's been knocked out. Okay. That got me scared there, honestly. It'd be a lot worse if it knocked out something from the inside. Thankfully, the missile system is still online. As you can see, it's doing a lot of damage to the ship. Come on, Influenza. I believe in you. And your millions upon billions of little shots. Really should have changed those to more explosives. Now, my AI should get me turning away very soon, if not now. Oh, there we go. Oh, and there he goes, definitely. Okay, thank the Lord. A victory! The first ever one-on-one victory for the Influenza. I'll have to check how much that thing costs. What's it called? It's called the Eerie, wasn't it? You can't... Wait, can you actually go out of this? No, yeah, you can only look at your own designs, can't you? So I hope you can. Well, it'd be fairly cheaty. Beautiful. Yeah, that thing. Oh, it's got one turret back. Oh, I think it's back laser that's came back. No, that's just the laser defense from our friend there who we're shooting at. That is being repaired now. Fantastic. I still haven't armoured up those. I decided to keep them bare bone again because I like the look of it. A lot of things have happened with the ship because I like the look of it, as opposed to actual effectiveness. Like I say, I want it to look like a civilian ship that's been kind of very quickly fitted for war rather than a truly amazing ship built for war. So I've kind of took liberties here and there which have impacted its effectiveness. Like the laser still being on stalks, as if it's a very simple laser system to be strapped on. We've got the missile system on like a command deck, which wasn't meant to be there, which is attached to this weird harness, which I love. I love the harness look. And then we've got the more basic version of the rotors, because again, they look like civilian rotors, because I like that. And that's pretty much everything. And then I've also limited the max speed of the thing, along with side turrets, which aren't that great. Oh, it's back moving. We need to get a little bit further away. There we go. And then the lasers turn on. I was just about to say, and then we turn on the lasers, and then the lasers instantly turn on. There we go. A victory for the Influenza and a lot of metal gained for LAFCorp. Well done, Influenza. I always believed in you. That's a lovely shot. I might take that. I might take that as a screenshot for the episode. I may admit. Well, we're just fighting its repair now and just annihilating the rest because by the looks of it, it's a metal lump. I guess that is one thing this ship does lack. A lot of collateral damage, you know, like because it has no regular turrets and such, and it relies so much on lasers. Also, there is still some slight recoil from these guns. Oh, there we go. AI dead. So it should be self-destructing now. Well, I think that was a pretty fair fight, honestly, and I'm happy we won. I'm surprised we won. But I'm very happy we won. Okay, bring on the next enemy, if there is a next enemy. And yes, sir and threats, this entire episode will be this battle, most likely. But that doesn't mean I'll be recording something straight afterwards, because there's less skipping than usual. Yay! I'm really happy with the Influenza. Lots of little things I need to change. So we do need to add an anti-missile system, but I'm going to do all that once I actually stop attacking the Onyx watch. Oh no, it's on the oh wait, this is the better ship. This one's actually got proper custom turrets and everything. You see, this is the ultimate sacrifice efficiency for looks, isn't it? I mean, look at it. It's a freaking proper ship. And that's awesome. But it does kind of lack in every department when it comes to actual warfare. Even my little insect shots are going to do a lot of damage to this thing, I imagine. Yep, that's just the insect shots breaking everything, because it's just wood. And they do actually quite a lot of kinetic damage thanks to the armor piercing. Ugh. Then there's missiles. And lasers. Oh, I'm really happy, sir and Can you tell I am really happy with this? Here's the influenza actually doing its job and killing things. I was nervous that it might just be because I've took so many liberties. I was nervous. Oh god, is it just going to be this thing in the fleet that's just there because I want it to be there? But no, it can hold its own. It can do damage and it can clearly clear some enemies away. I mean, this obviously this ship right now isn't a good example, but the previous ship was. Also, I love adding the IR camera to the missiles, so they target random blocks rather than the centre of mass or certain parts, because that way you get that effect when it lands, like every part of the ship being bombarded at once. Also, really happy to use missiles again, honestly. I missed them a lot. That noise again, it must be the laser system. It's like a thudding noise, but very quick pace. Like I reckon that must be the laser system charging or something. A lot's changed since I last played. I'll admit I've took like a week off from the depths because I kind of lost interest a little bit. No, I didn't lose interest. That's the wrong word. I lost the will to record it. That's the thing, because it is a difficult thing to record, and I've been suffering from a few health problems I haven't really spoke about honestly. In the last there's one last enemy in the last few weeks, well, actually honestly month or so, and well, I wasn't really in the mood to do that. This I'm nervous about. Oh, is it just another one of those? Oh, again? That's not fair. Also, we instantly lost that turret. That's not good. Also, oh no, we're too close for our laser turret to fight. Okay, I'm going to manually control this just to force it out a little bit early. I think it really should have started doing it anyway very soon, but I don't think it really recognised this as the next enemy. Oop, there we go. One laser system's working, thankfully. It's got a horrible angle on us, though. See, the problem is our bottom shields aren't angled, which makes them a bit less effective versus things like this. Already going down. This thing just goes down so easily. I wonder what actually keeps it upright. I mean, it doesn't look like it even should be a flyer. Obviously it is, but how do you stay upright? What mechanism keeps you flying? Oh, shouldn't we show it at our arse, because we have no shields on our arse. So keep turning. Oops, I just turned the wrong way. There you go. That's a manual control for you. Keep firing the laser. Oh wow! Already took out its AI. GG influenza. You've already beat it. Like seriously, 2 seconds flat. The laser just cuts. Well, the influenza just killed 2 of them. And so, we saw the influenza, a civilian ship, a civilian airship, an airliner, transformed into a weapon of war, take on the might of the Onyx Watch. Repeatedly. And effectively. Truly a happy day. Oh, also, at least we're also always going to have our little radar with us. So there's always going to be a purpose for having the influenza in our fleet. I think I'll make another one. If the AI is dead for that long, shouldn't it start exploding? Oh, 1 second, Sunset, I've got to go to the phone. Okay, and we're back. Though honestly, it's quite close to the end anyway. Oh, actually, there we go, it was the end. Well, there we have it, Sir and Threats. The influenza successfully taking out 2 of the most horrendous-looking flyers of the Onyx Watch. Onyx Guard, Onyx Watch, Onyx Watch. I think it's the Onyx Watch. Let's have a quick look-see if it is in fact the Onyx. No. Onyx Watch, yay! Wow, we've completely crippled its economy and almost took out a good 30% of their territory. Fantastic! Look at this now. We have 2 resource zones, and both of them are fan-freaking-tastic for oil and metal. The two resources we so desperately require. That's fantastic. So, Sir and Sirettes, off camera, what I'm going to be doing now is just expanding a bit more, and we'll come back once we're ready to take over the next resource zone, and this area has been cleared of the foulness that is the Onyx Watch, and these 2 areas are completely owned by me. Yay me. As they will be part of our empire and being farmed for oil and all that good stuff, since we do need oil quite desperately at the moment still. So, thank you for watching, Sir and Threats. If you have enjoyed the video and are enjoying the From the Depths series, I do apologise for its lack of frequency, but I'm still trying to do 2 episodes a week. But like I say, I am suffering from a few health issues at the moment, causing me to be a bit bad when it comes to recording sessions. So thank you so much for watching anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that From the Depths is a series you want to see more of in the future. Thank you, and goodbye.